To order, roll call.
Tim Vogel, Stacy Weaver.
Here.
Tirza Price.
Here.
Emily Coles.
Here.
Jonathan Epley.
Here.
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go back to the mayor's birthday, August 26th, and look at the meeting minutes. Any additions or corrections? Okay. Need a motion to approve?
Support.
All those in favor of approving the minutes? Okay. Public comment not related to items on the agenda. Perfect. All right. Moving on. We're just blazing through the agenda. 1 through 5. We're on number 5. Okay. Alan Edwin. Are we really calling it Sandy Acres? Is that what we're going with?
That's what your dad.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it sounds like retirement community. We're gonna have to revamp that, I think.
Is he at the acres?
I mean, you want people to want to move into there, right? I mean, like, there's, okay, I'm sure there's better masterminds. Sam, you're up.
I figured I'd spare everyone the spreadsheets and just kind of talk through the changes that have been made from the time we considered the Brownfield plan application to today, based on the recommendation from the BRA. Last time it was a matter of bringing the plan back to city administration, working through the infrastructure dollars, then working through the interest request. So throughout your memo, I highlighted what has changed from the August 26th application to the plan that is dated October 9th of 2025. Interest, although interest went from 5% to 3.5%, it actually ended up being an increase from what was in the application itself. And the reason for that being is we reduced the infrastructure from 2 million to 1 million. So that allows for more eligible activities, therefore a greater amount of interest to be captured by the developer. So that ends up being $277,000 increase in interest. And there's a $5,000 increase in the work plan and Brownfield plan preparation for a total increase to the developer funded activities of $318,079. You'll note that $1 million decrease in the infrastructure funds. And then there was also a conversation that the BRA had about being able to capture LBRF dollars for your local Brownfield revolving fund over the life of the plan rather than waiting until those 5 years are complete. So in the first rendition of the plan, you had your administrative capture at 10% of the local tax increment revenue. That was around $838,000 over the life of the plan. We've since then split that, so 5% of the local capture is gonna go to administrative and operating expenses for the BRA for a total capture of $438,000 over the life of the plan. In addition, you will also capture 5% of that 5% of the local taxes into the LBRF over the life of the plan, plus the additional 5 years post-developer reimbursement to get you a total of $2.1 million into that local Brownfield revolving fund. The plan length does increase 1 year. We did model out what it would look like if we were to proportionally split the city reimbursement and the developer reimbursement, and it just we ended up at the same number, so figured that it was better to go developer first, city second, with the LBRF and admin split to kind of get us to that same 29-30 year result. Next steps after you've had the opportunity to consider it today, this plan will go before the city commission. We're hoping for September, oh my gosh, I'm wishing time backwards, which I am. A November 17th city commission meeting. And we would also then work to prepare the reimbursement agreement. Again, as noted last time, it would be myself working with legal staff to be able to prepare that reimbursement agreement for the plan. I'm happy to answer. That's not my mouse and I keep grabbing it like it's my mouse. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have about the plan. We also have Jared from Michigan Growth Advisors and Brian Farkas from Allen Edwin Homes if there are any specific questions about the project.
Any questions? Got all that? All right. I think you're done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We're ready for the big presentation. Which one of you's doing that? Are you guys gonna arm wrestle over it, or?
I'll stand up with you. Good evening. As Sam mentioned, my name is Jared Lutz. I'm with Michigan Growth Advisors. I drafted this plan. I apologize. I ran in a couple minutes late. I planned for the Grand Rapids traffic. I did not plan for the Rockford traffic here this evening. So I apologize if I'm duplicating anything that Sam had mentioned earlier, just to help reorient here. This is one parcel on the east side of Bjornson Street, just north of that subdivision where Mechanic Street comes up. It's about 20 acres. The project here contemplates 54 single-family homes, of which 6 of those will be those income-restricted rentals that we talked about last meeting. As of right now, the plan for the balance of those homes is market rate for sale. On those 6 rentals, they'll be income restricted for 15 years, and the projected rent is about 100% AMI, which in this county is about $1,900 a month. Build schedule on this project, it's about 2 years. We anticipate 27 homes per year for the 54 homes. Right now, it's about an $18 million investment. I believe Sam covered a lot of the plan details. Brian, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No? Any questions?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I guess I lied. I'm just wondering. I mean, those 6 rentals within this development, are they put somewhere specifically on this plot map that we have here? Are they? I mean, you're not gonna know they're the rentals, right?
Yeah, excellent question. One of the things we pride ourselves on is when we do a lot of the embedded rental units that are workforce housing, we don't designate a section that's workforce housing. These will be indistinguishable from the other houses in the development.
And then, I mean, 6 rentals in this town, I feel like, I mean, that's gonna go super fast. How do you decide who's your renters? Like, is it first come, first serve, or?
So these rentals, if first come, first serve, but based on those that are income qualified.
Okay.
So our team at Copper Bay, which is the wholly owned subsidiary of Allen Eben Homes, for the last 3 years, we've been training on workforce housing and income verification. So once these are able to be rented, they'll go on our website. It'll be first come, first serve. And so they have to be qualified both in terms of not making too much to qualify, but then making enough to meet our standards as well.
Yep. Okay. And those are built first, is that correct? Is that?
I think they're going to be they'll be built out first. Yep.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming with some of the homes you are hoping to sell, how many of those homes are being built along with the rentals in the initial phase?
This will be a 2-year build cycle with 27 being built in each year.
Okay.
So you're going to see the infrastructure go in,
Oh,
and as the infrastructure goes in, the lots early along the road will be built out as they're built out. We just came back from a development up in East Bay. We've got 170 units going in, and the infrastructure in the back half of the site is still being installed, and we walk through houses that were basically finished today.
Cool.
So it's kind of a moving process.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry, I'm just wondering how it works, I guess. And
We'll walk you through to the groundbreaking.
perfect, I like it. So as far as the homes that you're hoping to sell, I mean, those you start going after people before it's.
Yeah, so we do, because of our build pace, we do a lot of our homes on spec. So we'll start building homes for sale before we have a buyer in mind. And then our sales team across the state will work with local realtors to develop potential base of customers. And depending on when those customers purchase our homes, they can add customization to it. So it'll be finished. If there's no buyer, it'll be completely finished and trimmed out and fully, appliances, everything like that, fixtures. The sooner in the process one of our customers buys the house, they can go to our design center and buyer center and pick out the finishes they would like.
Perfect. And you use local realtors, do you use local lenders for your buyers, or do you guys have your own lending?
No, we rely on local markets for lenders. Our buyers will come to us. We've got preferred lenders, but we would take anyone.
Okay.
And any realtors out there that are interested in this, we've got a core realtor program we would recommend they sign up with, and our sales team runs that. And I can, they can go to allenedwinhomes.com and look at the realtor program.
Okay. Sorry, my phone turned off. What else was I looking at? Okay, that's all the questions I have.
Great questions.
Thanks. I don't know, I should give you a hard time, my dad's not here, so I feel like maybe I'm just not doing a good enough job, or, questions from the audience. Anybody?
I have a question. Mark and Michelle, what does city staff think of everything? You guys have provided a lot of guidance throughout this process. Where do you guys fall here now that we're at this stage in the game?
I think growth in Big Rapids is fantastic. I think 54 homes is needed, and I like the layout. We like the design, the sort of extension of the grid work of the city. Very happy with all that. I've fussed at these guys for a long time that I think 30 years is too long, but that's the way the system works. And the beauty of our financing for the city of Big Rapids is it's sort of multi-phased, right? So we will benefit from folks who live in these homes in other ways other than their property tax revenues. And, so we have income tax, and a formula of how we get revenue sharing is because of the amount of people who live in the city. So all of that is a plus. I guess my only complaint, if there will, is that, boy, that's a long time. But that's where we're at in the world. I mean, these costs to put these types of developments in, I don't know if you have a lineal foot kind of number. I'd love to know it, but the infrastructure alone is exorbitant. So without these tools of a TIF, you're not going to attract these kind of folks to come to your town. So I mean, it's one of those things. I can be wishing it was shorter, but that's the system we're in, and overall, very excited about having the project.
Yeah.
I think too is, obviously we're like brand spanking new to this, and even though every single one of us knows exactly what's going on, I mean, to have an organization like yours be our first, let's go and do this and make it make sense, I think it's a great opportunity.
Thank you.
All right, any more questions? Amanda, you got nothing? Seriously?
I'm trying to be very mindful of my role in this position. I'm here to listen.
Okay. Sometimes questions help, though. No questions? Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we need a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Second it.
Okay. So, I mean, just to be sure, we have no more discussion before we're gonna vote on this thing. Okay. I guess all in favor, move forward and keep going and bring it to the commission on November 17th. Say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Perfect, let's go eat. No, I just, I mean, that's how we're doing it.
So yeah, I think Andrea from Eagle wanted to just introduce herself real quick.
Come on up.
She's our Brownfield rep and walked the site with us today. And she just wanted to take a moment to introduce herself and give an overview of what she can help provide to the Brownfield board in the city.
Thank you very much, Michelle. So, hi all, I am Andrea Reiswick, as I gave you my business card. So I'm here, use me as a resource. If you would like more information on the Eagle Brownfield program, we're on the environmental side of Brownfield. please feel free to reach out at any time. I can come do a Brownfield 101. I can give an in-depth view of our program, but we have a Brownfield site assessment program. So we can do phase 1, phase 2s, baseline environmental assessments, things like that. And we also have grant and loan funding for environmental components of projects. And we also do, of course, the state's approval for tax increment financing when there's an environmental piece of it. So just wanted to come. I was in the area, and thanks so much for inviting me again. So just wanted to come and introduce myself. And
Where are you
say
from?
hi. So I'm from northern Kent County, so I'm not too far away. It's only about a 45-minute drive. So
Yep.
so hopefully I'll have a chance to come here quite often, and that way I can be a resource if you ever have questions for me.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Alrighty. I think that's it. So we should probably talk about,
Thank you.
are we meeting again? Do we wait, see what happens? Hold our breath until the 17th? What, do you wanna have a plan?
Well, in terms of, we have an established meeting date, correct? It's the
Yes.
fourth Tuesday or something, and I'm guessing that there wouldn't be necessarily a necessity to meet in November or December, probably mainly because of holidays and things.
Yep.
One of the things we're working on is a site assessment opportunity for Simon's facility that Angela was helping us, right? Andrea is helping us coordinate. So I would think that would be something of interest to the board of where we're at and how we're, if that's up and going, if we've applied, all those kinds of things. There probably is a new year type meeting, that would be my
Yeah,
guess.
to set a new year. But we'll reach out at the beginning of the year on what we need to be doing.
Okay.
I probably won't be available for first couple of months of the new year, just FYI. I'm having a baby in January, so yeah, will not be coming in probably.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good news.
So I mean, I'll try to stay in the loop, but just I can't guarantee anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
We can play it by ear.
Yeah, we
too.
can play it by
Yeah.
ear, we can do stuff on YouTube, I can always email info.
Perfect.
Some of the city boards, zoning board of appeals is, for example, has a set meeting date, but we meet as needed.
Yeah.
And that may be where we end up for at least for some period of time. So just kind of keep it on your calendars, but I can't think. Short term, we're probably not gonna have too many meetings.
Probably not, I don't wanna have a meeting just for me.
But we have more projects coming, we hope, we think.
Okay.
What is the latest with the theater project? They were looking into some brownfield stuff.
I don't think he's looking at Brownfield. Last I talked to him, he had roofers on it the other day looking at the roof, but it sounds like he's gonna just do a remodel, for 2 of them, do a quick remodel, maybe open, and then combine 2 into a third while the 2 are open. So I think with his project, the cost of going through the Brownfield process probably would be about a wash for what he could get back because of the expense of doing it also. I don't think that we'll be seeing him for Brownfield for the theater.
Okay.
Good. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thanks.
That's exciting. 54 new homes?
All good. Good. You guys got